Espérate que yo no quería que eso salga en el video. El tigre, oye, el tigre
Hit him with a knight.
le robó una vaina a una chori, unos cuartos, una Pokémon card. And she exposed this nigga on Facebook.
Yes, I saw that.
And then niggas, I don't know who or how this shit came about, but then videos started surfacing of this nigga enseñando el culo y mandando un video y vaina.
Whoa.
It was like a big thing, man.
Todo.
In
dead?
Lawrence. It went viral.
How
Man.
big was it?
Did he kill
El
himself?
Bing Bing era grandísimo.
Yes,
Did he kill himself?
Huh? No.
No.
I don't think so.
On that note, welcome world. Where the fuck
Yo.
are we? I am your host, Andre X.
Yes,
We
sir.
got the guest host of the fucking best ever. His name is Knight.Wav.
Hola.
We got the guy behind the wall doing
Gotcha,
things behind the
gotcha,
wall.
gotcha.
We don't know. And we got Yanti con los panties. He's back.
Con los panties, baby.
He's back. You know, the LO MIO episode number 2. We got to do it again because obviously the first episode was funny. So, we're back, man. And you know, the first 5 minutes of our show, we roll up
Y ese ratón,
with
no
the
lo van a
world.
quitar de ahí, ese ratón.
Oh, shit. My bad. Hold on.
Hay un ratón en el medio, cuidado que lo vamos a quitar.
Ay.
Lo quitamos el ratón. Quitamos el ratón. Ey, pero ese background está ratatá.
Okay.
Mira el carapal.
First 5 minutes, we roll up on the show. I want y'all to roll up, grab your weed trays, grab your liquor, grab your bitch, and press play. Get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Block it, dude.
Yo, so we're back at it again, bro. You're back on. Why are you back on? Because you're special, and I think you're special in many ways.
Aw.
Special.
Where were you?
Special.
They just hit you up like, yo, come by.
Pretty much.
All right. I thought you were down the street. They go, oh, let me pull up.
No, yo estaba allá afuera. Tú sabes, yo vi que ellos iban entrando y me dijo, ¿tú quieres entrar, loco?
¿Y tú? Vamos.
So, yo, after, let's talk about your little fame that's been happening on
Ooh.
Instagram with your shit. How's that going for you with all the promotion you've been doing, and you know, is it working out for you? People listening to it, or
Bro,
people
it's-
hitting you up?
It's pretty cool. It's
Yes.
pretty cool. I've had people come up to me randomly. People I don't know. Oh, llegó el romo.
That's awesome.
So while y'all rolling up, I should be preparándome un trago, ¿no?
Sí, sí,
A los
sí.
dos si quieres. Pero,
¿Y los vasos dónde están? ¿Tú te quieres trajo vaso?
el tipo de IPA, ¿no? El tipo.
Tú tienes
So-
tape.
so
No lo
yeah,
vean.
so-
You don't know what it did.
So real quick, you did the promos. Now you're getting some recognition. What are your plans now that people are noticing you? Are you gonna do something with this? Like, are you gonna take it full? Are you gonna do like start your own podcast? Like, what's gonna happen? What's going on?
Ven acá, so tú me vente, you're going to interview me or am I going to interview you?
I'm interviewing you.
No, está todo. No, yo por si acaso, tú.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to make this, I'm trying to
It
make
should be
something
vice
happen.
versa. You should.
Yeah,
you,
both
should, you
ways.
should. You should be learning how to interview me at the same time. Whether
Fact.
I'm giving you an interview or not, just hit me with some questions that you want me to answer, and we'll just make this as fun as possible.
Okay. Honestly, I'm trying to see where this goes, man. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things that I want to work on. I feel like it's just a matter of setting some things together, and you'll see a lot of content coming up
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. Do you have like do you have support? People supporting you? Like, you know, like do you have a good support system, or you just doing it a local? Like what?
Surprisingly, everybody was kind of like, "Yeah, it's about time, fool." Like, what do you?
I like that. That's the universe telling you something, man. Take advantage of
Yes.
It was like, "Yo, what have you been waiting for?
it.
Should have been done this."
Should have been doing it.
Tú mismo
And
lo
that's exactly.
sabes, loco.
Yeah, exactly. You exactly know what's supposed to happen.
Yo, you know what's crazy? When I used to work electrical, dudes used to tell me like, "Yo, tú deberías de hacer algo con una vaina ahí. You entertaining as fuck." And I'm like, I just didn't feel like I was entertaining, man. I feel like I'm not like a super entertaining.
Yeah, like to us, we're normal, right? For us, it's like, oh, we're just being. Yeah, sure. For us, it's like, oh, we're just being normal people. But at the end of the day, like to everyone else, because I've heard it my whole life too, like, oh, you should be a comedian, or you should be a famous, or you should be something, right? And I'm just like, why? Because I'm just being me, right? Like, damn, this. But I never read the signs. Like, this is stardom, you know. We
Yo,
gotta do
it
something
messes
it.
with you. It messes with you because you don't understand, and then like you get imposter syndrome. You're like, nah, that's not me. Like,
Yeah,
can't,
exactly.
I can't do that. What am I gonna talk about? What am I gonna do?
De todo.
You know what's crazy? Sometimes, and it's funny because Knight's a victim of this right now, and I'm gonna put him on blast.
Cool.
A lot of us are just scared to take the jump, man.
yes.
Right? Because the fear is like the failure part, and for me, it's like the failure part's the best part.
El no pasa vergüenza. You don't want to put out something that's just gonna be some embarrassing shit, nigga. It's not.
I mean, who's out there? Who's showing their face as much? And me, I'm always in the back. You know what I'm saying? The background always playing, and now I'm in the front. You know what I mean?
But for instance, the example I'm using for you is like, think about all the clubs that we have opportunities to DJ at and shit. You know? So for me, it's like you have opportunity, but I know that there's something in you being fearful of just not going to do it. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe you know fear like not having time for your kid, or maybe not having time for yourself, or just like the drama that comes with all that shit. You know, I don't know what it is. I'm not you, but I'm saying I'm sure fear plays a thing in it. It does for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I told you last time, I'm not trying to be in the club shit like every other DJ, right? So
you want to have your own kind of night.
Exactly. I want to have my own lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that takes time because you gotta slowly know what you're gonna, you know, your outcome in a sense.
You're making your own path, so you have to make sure that you.
So you know, I love house music. That's my shit. So I wanna show people that that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's dance. You go to a club to dance. Most people just pull up and they're just chilling.
People
they're
don't
drinking,
dance in
and
clubs
that's
no
it.
more. I haven't.
And
seen
they
a
look
video
at me
of
weird
somebody
because I'm
dancing in a
dancing.
club in a
You know,
long time.
like I'm sorry,
What
but
type
nah.
of dance move do you do?
What is it?
What type of dance move do you do?
Oh, you know, yeah, the worm is one of them.
That's your dick.
lot
That's
of
not the worm.
El jiggle.
You touching your dick is not dancing. That's not the worm, bro. That's the.
That's jacking
Oh,
off.
never
That's,
mind then.
yeah, that's
My
jacking
bad.
off.
I don't dance.
Come on now.
I don't dance. I wiggle.
You know, a little bit.
Wiggle.
Shout out Jamil in the building.
Hey.
And Pito.
Shout out my brother Jabel
Pito Patelito.
and my boy Pito. Technically my brother also.
You know what though? I feel like going back to that what you were saying about the thing. The fear. I feel like it's not just as much fear of failure and all that too. It's like you're afraid of what might happen. Like, what if you blow up? What if you become famous?
That's the point.
I mean,
And it's like, but you gotta understand. Like personally, me, I understand that I'm entertaining and I like entertaining people, but I don't care to be famous. Do you understand? Like you get it. Like,
so listen.
But we're in a world. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
My bad. I'll cut you off. Listen, we're in a world where you create your own narrative now. You know what I mean? You create the time you want. Like just like this podcast, right? If we were getting paid, we would have all been here super early. Yes or no?
Of course.
Right? But because we're not getting paid or something like that, we're just like, we're just doing it, right? It's just like, it's whatever. There's like, there's no sense of like, there's no sense of urgency for the thing.
Gotcha.
And so there's a difference. When there's a sense of urgency, then you have all that pressure. Like we do this freely. Like we're not gonna sweat if someone's late. We don't give a fuck about that because we're just coming here to have fun. Yeah. So for us, we don't want the stress of being famous either, because then you have all that fucking what do you call it? All that pressure of having to do it.
Of expectations.
Like,
and
expectation.
Shit.
We don't want we don't have expectations for this. Huh?
Niggas are rich and don't change their ways of being late.
No. What I'm no, exactly.
We get it.
Yeah,
I'm 10 minutes late about all the time.
I'm just saying, using this as an example. This isn't the actual thing, but I'm just saying as an example. It's like the pressure of having to do it now because you're famous or you're on is whack, because now you're doing it for a paycheck and now you're like, all right, now I have to do it, right? But if you didn't do it for a paycheck like we're doing it right now, which you should be doing it like, and let the shit land on your lap, because the universe is blessing you with a space to do it. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it. So for me, it's like take that into stride. Don't take like, oh, I'm gonna be famous. You already famous. You don't even look how they're cheating you right now, like a regular nigga. You've been famous, bro.
They spit in your mouth.
You've been
Whoa. Really?
Bro, that's gross.
That is kind of gross. But yeah,
at least they ain't talking about nuts.
Hey yo.
All right, listen. Let's lay it all out there.
Where are we?
Where are we? Not in my nuts.
No.
Yo.
All right, so.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you feel like pregnancy is hard for women?
I believe that is the most hardest thing a person can ever do, is have birth. Is give a child.
Bro, but
birth.
we shoot babies out all the time. We don't have a problem with that shit.
Yeah, but if you have a bing bone, not a bing
LO
bean.
MIO, LO MIO.
Bro, I'm just saying, nigga, we carry billions of kids. They carrying one and complaining.
They are. They're meant for that, for
This
sure.
guy is out of control.
They're,
He's in his First Amendment rule.
I love this shit. That's
they're meant for
hilarious.
that, man. So
Yo.
it's naturally.
Whoa.
What do you mean they're meant for that?
Their
they're
bodies
meant-
naturally expand when the baby comes.
What do you mean they're men for that?
Yeah,
meant
why
to
you
have-
putting him in the box?
You saying that
A
they're
baby?
men?
Yeah, like what? No,
Men can't have kids, bro.
No,
that's not
No, you're
true.
talking
I've
about-
seen that happen before.
You see what happened?
what the fuck?
What did you see happen?
¿A dónde
First of all,
estamos?
where are we? Second of all, I saw a man with a baby.
Yeah, I know many men with babies.
No,
Many
in his
men.
belly, like
Yeah.
pregnant belly.
Oh, there's pregnant belly, and maybe it wasn't a man. Hello,
Well,
Yeah,
it was a man.
was it your man?
It had to be.
You trying to tell us something, bro? You
Might
having a
be my
baby?
11th.
Yo, real quick.
Boy or girl?
Since I got you on the line, guy behind the wall, what's something that you want to do that you're in fear of doing, and you won't do it because you're just scared of doing it? Because you're afraid of the outcome of what might happen. Like for me, I'm scared to get married.
Why?
But I have great examples around me of men that are married now. Now before I didn't. I had whack examples. Now I have great examples like a Pito, a Yanti, Rex. People that are married. You married? No, you're not married. People that are married, right?
What about
That are-
me?
but
That's
they.
your brother.
No,
You
you're
don't
not.
know?
I'm not. He
Wasn't pointing at him.
He took a step. But to me, like I was afraid of marriage because of that. Like all the examples around me were not great examples, and now I'm getting great examples. People that are happy and like pursuing their dreams with their wives, and like for me that's inspiring. So now I'm ready to jump on ship and try to get married, but
Is that a thing that you need to do?
you don't. I guess. You don't have to get married in a church. You could just present to the universe like me and this person
I'm
are
just
gonna
saying
live
in
together
general.
forever.
Why
As
is that a
long as
thing?
you smash
Why?
a cup on the ground.
Why do
you're
we
good.
have to? They just
Are
want
you
to know.
are you talking about a wedding or marriage?
No, marriage in general.
All right.
Why?
But to
why
me,
is it a thing?
for me, it's
Bro, marriage is cool,
for
man.
me.
No,
Yeah.
why is it a why?
Because you're just communicating. You're just communicating to the world. Like, yo, I
Okay.
love this woman, and this is the woman I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life. I love this man. This is the man. I
So-
love this chair. Whatever the fuck it is.
so I gotta go to court and have it in papers.
The
and down and all that
benefits,
shit.
the benefits of going to getting
taxes.
taxes, LLC, a whole bunch of shit, benefits, mortgage, houses, whole bunch of benefits for being married, and that's the reason why. You understand that it's become a business. You don't have to actually get married,
Nah.
though. You know
Bro,
what I mean?
as
Doesn't mean
when you
that
when
you
you file
love her
taxes
less
in your
or,
30s as a single man, you get shit back, bro.
I haven't
they
got
treat-
anything back in years, though.
They treat
I
you
just
like
got
shit.
like this year.
I've been
like,
treat
30
you-
twice.
They
like
treat you like
$1,000
shit.
is-
They treat you like shit. When
I
you
mean-
because you like nothing, bro. Tú
que
eres un pupú, loco.
everyone's poo poo, my nigga. You know.
Nah, man.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't think that shit should be like that, bro.
What?
Well, that's
Because we
how
were
it
put
is.
on this earth, my nigga. Think about it. Who's to say what we can and cannot do, my nigga? I mean, I'm saying though. Think about it. We were put here, right? And
Were
then
we?
mother-
Were
and
we put here?
we were born.
What
in
about
this
the
earth.
aliens?
I don't know about the aliens. I haven't met any. All
Yeah.
I'm saying is, who's to put rules on us? Why should we have rules?
Rules
That's what
are
I mean. But
rules
the
are
marriage shit.
boundaries. Yeah, rules are boundaries, man. And like, for me, you have to have some type of boundary.
I mean,
Yo,
murder.
to tip the scales the right way. You know what I mean? Like, if think about this. Say you're born with just evil in your heart, and you just love to kill people, and you think that's okay. It makes you feel good, right? I get it. You're born that way, but should you be killing people? Is that for you to do? Like,
And I understand that.
you know what I mean? So in that sense, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's
And-
why the boundaries are okay.
I,
Some of them. Some
So-
rules are fucking stupid, but a
and
lot of
that's
rules
what
are
I'm
meant to be
trying-
broken.
And that's what I mean. Like, it's cool for us to have certain shit. Like, all right, no mate a nadie, because that's
Yeah, don't rape people.
don't rape people. You know what I'm saying? But aside from shit like that, I'm talking about like taxes and shit. Like, I get it. It helps everybody. There's a system. Pero mi loco, y si yo no quiero hacer nada de esa vaina?
Then get the fuck out the country. That's the way it works.
But that works like that in every country.
But
Don't
that's
make
because everyone owes people money. Everybody owes somebody money, man. This is
Yeah.
a whole fucking. It's a system, bro. Listen, you can only way you're gonna live somewhere and not pay taxes is if you live in a fucking tent. They cannot tax you. You're living.
Facts.
This country belongs to you. You can
where,
live in the
though?
street. They cannot kick you off.
Oh, in the streets, you say?
Yeah.
You can go wherever the fuck you want on the street.
You can live anywhere
you can
on
stay in
the
a park.
public street is yours.
Yeah,
you can stay in a
sleep on
park.
someone's
Like it's
front
no
porch,
I've tried-
bro.
They're gonna tell you to move because you're in the way. They're gonna tell you to move. You can't just live on the fucking street, right? But you can go camp. You can go
You can
camp.
go camping.
Not on a campground. On a common park, I think
No,
you can.
You can't.
No, because the park closes.
Well, this is the thing though. There's a baseball field, the Howard Park.
Breaking news.
I was coaching my son's t-ball league,
Right.
and there was a fucking dude.
They
staying
let you around kids, which is crazy. But go ahead.
Bro, I'm certified. But yeah,
Certified what?
OSHA?
yeah, I got my OSHA 30.
He does have his OSHA. That's good. Right on the money. Go ahead.
Me
So,
too.
right.
Go ahead.
Shit.
You know when I have my oh shit.
I can teach
where are we?
OSHA, my nigga.
Oh, mierda.
So there was this dude staying at the park, and there was no way in hell I could get him kicked out of there. He was like camping at the park.
Can't.
Like all the kids are there trying to play baseball and shit. And this nigga's like off to the side in a tent.
That park doesn't close.
Think about Boston, right? When the shopping malls, all that shit, like they pick.
Bro, in
And
New
they
York,
just lay
you can
there?
live in New York. You can live in the street, in the sidewalk. You can live anywhere. You can
can live
squat
on
in
a
a
train.
house. You can squat in a house in some
Man,
places and
it's-
live there. They can't kick you out.
It's too hard to
It's your,
live.
it's your,
in
it's
general.
your. This is our land. Once you have a social security number, you have every right to live where the fuck you want. I mean, some places might have rules. Like people have rules, right? Because they want the city to look clean. There might be rules. They might be a little harder on telling you can't do it, you can't do that, and you fall for it. But a lot of places, a lot of rights that we don't even know we have because we just went to school. Just try to learn it and get the fuck out of there. But if
Facts.
you actually sat there and read the encyclopedia, if you actually sat there and read the Constitution, all the amendments, the real fucking amendments,
Bro,
read them
that's
live from
valuable.
line.
Yo,
There's
people
so
should-
much info,
people,
bro.
Everybody should know the
They
motherfucking
They
amendments.
don't
bro.
want
I
you
don't
to
know
know.
any amendments. It's the fifth.
Let's watch Ice
little
Spice.
bit
All
about
I
the
know
first.
is the Fifth
Shut up.
Amendment. You know
I know
why?
a little bit about the first.
You know
'cause I
why?
watch auditors.
You know
and
why I
shit.
know the Fifth Amendment? No, I know the Fifth Amendment because of Dave Chappelle and the Dave Chappelle Show when he's like fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's legit though.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I know. Because I didn't pay attention. And listen, here's the irony. My father's a police officer. I don't even know the fucking rules.
That's
He
fucked
didn't
up.
want to, he don't have time to teach you guys,
That's
but
fucked up.
I think we should, right?
Like-
if we know it.
Bro,
Like,
it's so valuable.
just
You know
think-
how many people go to jail just because they don't know
They
the
don't know
fucking...
the fucking rights. They
don't
go to jail because they don't know their rights. You're right.
Bro,
Idiots.
you can't stop me and ask me for an ID. And I'm not talking about driving. If you get pulled over, you get pulled over. But if you just walking down the street, back when we were kids, bro, that used to happen to us all the time. All the fucking... They used
All
to
the
frisk
time.
us, search us, throw us on the ground. For shits and giggles, my nigga. Like, that shit was all illegal.
Yeah, I
We
was
didn't-
never
I-
there for that. Otherwise, that would have never happened. Trust me.
Of course not.
I would have put my fucking foot in the air, made him hit me. And be
We
like,
know who my
I
dad
can't
is.
wait to see.
Because
No,
you- because
you know
of
what?
him, though.
I don't. No, but look, I never play the dad card.
Yeah, it's true. I can say
I
that. can
always
say
let
you
it
never-
happen to see what happens.
Yeah,
Because I
you-
don't wanna be singled out like, oh, he's a cop's son. I let
Yeah,
shit
you
happen to
never-
see how
I
far
remember,
it goes.
I remember you telling us being like, yo, don't you ever say that I'm a fucking
Yeah,
cop. son.
don't say
ever
it,
to
bro.
Nobody will
Nobody.
win. Like, no fucking cops or shit like that if we get nothing. Never.
Because the thing is, I am a product of my environment just like y'all are. You know what I mean? I grew up with you niggas. We grew up in the streets the same way. You know what I mean? Like, I was left outside by the guy. I might have had a house to live in and a place to eat. I'm grateful for it. But I was left outside for a lot of years. So that's the only reason why I have so many friends and people I could just chill with. And you people like you just walk up and just can come sit here because of that reason. We have that luxury to be product of our environment. And I have nothing against that. I didn't grow up rich. I grew up well off. I wasn't poor, but you know what I mean? I never had to like actually need anything like that because I had friends around me that supported me and I supported them. And you know what I mean? We had each other. So
In
I'm a
reality,
product of the same environment we all are. This nigga's father owns a bodega. You know what I mean? This nigga's well off too. We went to private school, but where did he grow up? On Lowell Street, right in the middle of all the fucking crack
Right,
sales. Right? You know what I'm saying? Where did I grow up? A block away from the fucking project.
But you gotta see, like-
up the street from fucking.
I
know what I
grew
mean?
up in the
Crack chicken.
projects when I was really small, and then you know what I'm saying? Like people don't see that type of
Bro, I
shit.
grew up on
like,
Juniper
But my
Street.
dad like let me do something better
Spell
for
that.
Right?
for my family.
Juniper.
Why not?
And I appreciate
You know what I mean?
that. And that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. As a father, I appreciate that now, right? I didn't
Yeah.
understand before because I was born in a world of resentment. I was born in a world. I was born in a situation, and so my brother was actually born in it. But I grew up in a situation where it was all resentment. So I hated both sides of my family because this person would talk bad about that person, But so I was in that kind of like loop, right? But as an adult, I understand now as a man, as a fucking father, what we do for our kids and why we do it. But it all comes from like us learning the mistakes and learning from the things that our parents didn't do, right? Those mistakes are still very valuable to us. Because without them shits that we go through as fucking little kids and we don't understand as an adult until we get an adult, once we get the understanding, use the understanding to your advantage. Because, I didn't understand why my father would go to work every day, not come home and whatever, just do work, get all this money, right? But it's so that he can be set to do whatever the fuck he wants later, right?
Yes, sir.
But the difference between me and him is that I'm doing this so that my daughter can be set to do whatever the fuck she wants.
Yes.
You understand? I got my daughter a credit card. I get my daughter to fucking auditions. I do these extra things that my parents didn't do. I invest my time not into myself, into my kid, because I made a choice to have this child, and now I have to make sure that that this child that at least brought up in a world where she could understand that there's opportunities in different ways and not resent me. Me and her mom are cool. We're friends. You know what I mean? I made it a thing. I made it a point to show that, I'm not gonna talk bad about this person. I'm gonna grow. And they're not growing, that's on them. But I'm gonna grow and I'm gonna show you how to grow too. I was on vacation with my kid. You know what she did the whole time with me? Meditate. I'm like, tune it all out. Laying back in the water.
You showed her.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Meditating, bro. Me and my daughter in the pool. So I'm just like, I've never done anything like that with my father. You know what I mean? Maybe gone bike riding and shit, which is cool, but
we gotta know how they were brought up. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't resent.
Yeah.
We're learning from their mistakes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to understand that. Our parents were brought up hella different, bro.
It's not hard to understand. You guys are grown. You guys can understand it.
Yeah, no, we understand,
Yeah.
but it's like,
But
but what we have to understand is like that timeline is different, bro. Right
It
now
is.
we know
It
so
is.
much. We're
It's very
accessible
political back
to
then.
much more than they were back then.
It's evolution.
You know?
Yeah,
So-
evolution. I like that.
We'd be like, I wish my dad wasn't. He was there, but he was working, right?
The
Come
American
home,
dream.
eat,
The
and
American
sleep.
dream.
Wake up for a little and go back to sleep.
My
Gotta
father,
pick it
my
up.
father stayed in DR, and we moved out here because he was part of the government. He couldn't he's like, I can't just leave, nigga. He was the head of the school department.
Oh wow,
for the whole country.
Yeah,
That's cool,
for the
man.
whole country.
Yeah, he was like the nigga
wow.
at the like.
Yo, you know
Él
what's
era el
cool?
director, él era el
Yo, can I
director
tell-
general de la Secretaría de
Yo,
Estado de
I
Educación.
didn't even know
I
that.
don't mean to cut
That's
you off. I
crazy.
don't mean to cut you off, but let me tell you something.
That's dope.
Each one of our fathers, at least everyone from Idea Records, right? At least everyone from Idea Records. Each one of our fathers are doing something major in the city they're in or the city they were in.
My
Or
dad-
something,
my
right?
dad
And
wrote
like,
books.
But how about this? How crazy is this? We all connected together as kids, and we didn't even know each other's fathers like that.
But you know what? I feel like
Like,
part
look
of
at Wiz Dakota's dad. He's a fucking merengue singer. You
Yo,
know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
it's just like it's just.
And
I
then,
feel like part of that was because of that. Like, because we all had not the same upbringing. It was very different for all of us. But our parents were educated people. Our parents
Yes,
were not.
they were a dub.
They weren't. They were not.
Yeah, but
Bro,
remember,
my mom was.
they didn't make
my
it.
mom was a chemist.
They didn't
Wow,
make. I
your
mean,
mom did crystal meth. That's
mean,
crazy.
Nah, she used to make like hair products, deodorant, fucking.
Okay.
yeah,
Breaking Bad
but a
before
lot of
Breaking
like
Bad.
moms they don't make
she was
it that.
breaking doodle.
They'll do like
Yes,
fifth
suspended.
grade, 5th or 6th, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then
That's what I'm saying. Like my parents both went. My father was a
that's
was a
amazing.
teacher when he was 12 years old.
How's that possible?
What was he teaching?
Math.
That's
No,
cool.
Wow.
That's
At
how I
12.
know. That's how I know he was bad because he said he was teaching math and not math.
Nah, he would teach anything, whatever you needed help with. But for the most
but
part,
like,
this nigga was like retarded with math.
Since
Yeah,
young,
he's
We don't
written.
use the R word here,
Yeah,
bro.
it's 2023,
Please,
bro.
come on, man.
Nah, he was
We're
good with all
we're
that.
inclusive.
He was autistic with
He was
math.
autistically good with math.
Tenía
Nah, but-
hamburger. Eh,
no, that's
fucking-
awesome, bro.
This
Like,
niggas wrote books,
that's dope.
He's-
You see though,
Your
like,
father wrote books.
multiple
so wait,
Nigga, you never even wrote a rhyme in your life.
so people,
facts. I just freestyled.
so
them
people,
shits.
you have nothing bad to say about your dad, right?
I have.
But I,
His
I
nigga's
know we
voice
do.
changed.
I know that's why I asked.
Yo, why's the music up? You made it
But
weird.
at the end of the
No, I-
day, he was an admirable
just
ass
wanted to, like-
dude.
You made it
Like,
weird.
at,
my bad,
listen,
yeah.
listen, at the end of the day,
There you go.
the man was he put in
Yeah, good.
like I always grew up with seeing plaques around my house with my father's name on it. I used to see my dad
Wow,
in
that's
pictures
amazing. Me
with
too. My dad used to have shit up like that.
my
too.
dad. My dad would be in pictures with like top politicians, like the
man.
toppest niggas,
Bill
like
Clinton.
illest niggas in the
Yeah.
fucking country.
That's good, man.
You know what I mean? And they would come to my house, bro. Like the conversations that were had around my house were not like mi casa no soy a bachata, bro. I was the one that introduced my mom to bachata, bro.
Wow, that's gangster.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it was a different upbringing. I remember going to Face's house and his mom didn't mess with us listening to bachata. She'd be like, "Yo, take that shit off. We don't listen to that shit in this house."
Oh
And I'm
shit, I
like,
didn't know that.
What do you mean?
I didn't know
She's
that.
like, "Nah, eso era música de cabaret. Shit, that was like música de cuero and shit when they were kids."
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah, that was like ghetto ass music. They didn't fuck with that.
Oh,
shit.
the mambo you talking about?
No,
Nah,
bachata.
bachata.
Oh, okay.
That's
That was
fire.
ghetto?
Bachata. That was ghetto, bro. That was like
That
for the
shit's so-
whorehouses.
What?
It's all love music now.
Yeah,
Don't
now
old
it's
people
love
dance
music.
to that shit?
Actually, it's not. It's like fucking music. So we're
It's
talking about like
fucking
having
music.
sex and cheating.
Because it
and
was
shit.
whorehouse music back in the day.
Oh shit.
What they call that in DR?
Bachata.
Eh?
música de cabaret. Yeah.
That's crazy. bro. I didn't know
Bachata.
that. There's so much history. Yo, when I went to listen, I just came back from the island, man. There's so much fucking history there.
It's crazy.
It's
You bringing
wild.
more Henny back?
I was gonna bring a
Don't
bottle,
get that.
but
It's not worth
The
it.
fuck?
That shit's all fake.
What do you mean? Who cares?
Okay.
La cerveza de Alofoque era lo que tenía que traer.
no.
Diablo.
I think. Listen, I think everyone should take a vacation back to the roots of where their family comes from.
Absolutely.
And take a walk or take a ride or do something
Where they grew up.
Where they grew up,
Absolutely.
or just touch ground, feel the water, fucking something, man. Like my life has changed every single time I take a trip somewhere. Like when I went over there, I went to I did 4-wheeling and shit. I went to the hood and I ended up like in these fucking like this embarkment of fucking like just like mountains. I did this and there was like a little like beach there. It was fucking beautiful, man. And I don't know, shit like that. It's like I got to touch the sand. I got to meditate. I got to just hear the water. I got bit by the fucking, you know what I mean? Whatever it was. I drank the beer. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed every second of it. I made every moment count with me, my daughter, and my girl. You know what I mean?
Making memories, bro.
I made
That's
a
what
lot
it's
of.
all about.
I made great memories, and my kid loved it, and she wants to go back. And next time I go, I don't want to go to a resort. I want to stay in the hood. I want to stay like where I stayed when I was a kid.
Do
and
both though.
Do both. I should.
Yeah.
Yeah, half and half.
Yeah. So when you get there, hit the hood, bye, chill for a little, and then hit the
Yeah.
resort.
Yeah,
I
because
think
that's
I
gonna
wanna
make
do
you
that.
sad. You're gonna want.
No, yeah, it's
Yo,
it's
but
different.
I want
though,
you
for
to
sure.
understand. I went as a kid, and I appreciated where I was. I loved it. I loved it too. I had a bad experience because it was for punishment. I know my dad was just like, yo, this nigga needs to get out of Lawrence and do something, but he's just sent me there, and I just felt like I was just thrown there to people I never met, you know, and just it made
Yeah.
me feel really uncomfortable. But besides that, I going back, I didn't go back to the same place, but I saw very similar things. Like the buildings are still like it's crazy. The animals are all skinny. It's everyone's in chancletas. It's just like I don't know, man.
doobies.
It's just it looks like fucking Africa, bro. And all the people are dark, and it's like I don't know, man. I loved it. I loved it. It wasn't the same experience I had when I went to Germany. You know, when I was like, oh, my family's from here too. Like my mom's last name is Mueller, and their pharmacies, their Walgreens and CVS's, they're all Mueller pharmacies. Mueller this, Mueller that. So I was like, oh shit, this name's heavy. You know what I mean? And so I don't know, man. I feel like go back to the roots, and enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Go over there, like especially you, the guy behind the wall. Go to Mexico, have some tacos, then go all the way to Ireland, have some fucking sausage and potatoes.
See, the thing is I went to
Mayo.
Ireland. I don't think I appreciated it when I went though.
You went to Ireland for real?
Yeah, and I went to a spot where my grandmother, my nana, left to make it to Ellis Island, which was Cork, which is like
Where
Cork.
are we? Got him. But go ahead, Grandma.
Yeah, nana.
Nana, sorry.
Yo, can we talk about family real quick?
Oh, we're not talking about
Dude,
family?
No. Like in a
What-
like cousins.
And what topic? Because, yo, speaking about family, I want to give a shout out to my family. I just lost an aunt. I love you, Titi Lucy. May you rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
Rest in peace.
But go ahead.
Yo, isn't it crazy how some people, like you family, and you just supposed to take shit? Like how is like
How so?
I have a really hard time.
Who says you're supposed to take it?
I don't know, my mom, I guess.
Speak up.
I don't know. I feel like I have a hard time connecting with family.
Who like cousins?
any cousins and aunts and shit like that.
Why?
Because I feel like all that shit is bullshit.
How so?
Yeah.
Like what? What do you mean?
I
Like-
feel you on that for
But
sure.
why is it bullshit? What do you mean? Like what's
It's
bullshit?
not
What's
bullshit. It's-
Is in our culture, we grow up where it's like, yo, esa tu tía. You see that bitch every 10 years and you're supposed to like embrace this lady, like, you know what I mean? Y esa tía nunca te ha llamado para decirte happy birthday. Nunca te ha hecho un coro. Like,
Okay,
never,
how about
never-
this? How many times did you call her happy birthday?
But I'm the kid.
Why is that a rule? You
This is
have
the
a
same
phone.
problem
You're an
I just
adult.
had.
You're not a kid. You're an adult right now. You probably don't even talk to her.
Everyone's living their life, bro. I mean, that's what.
And I get it.
I learned
But it's
that.
like, but don't expect that shit.
Don't
But
have
just-
expectations at all in the first place.
be cool with
Fact.
who reaches out, and that's it, man. I'm okay with that shit. To be honest, whoever reaches out, it's a couple.
But you did say it was bullshit. Why you said it
know.
was bullshit?
No, I'm saying like
Because my thing is,
I
is
meant
that-
like the family point. Like
Yeah,
you know
why?
what I'm saying?
Why?
Like,
Why? Why is that bullshit?
is-
we don't like connect anymore like how we
Yeah.
used to, like Thanksgiving or, you know, Christmas, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Let me
Like
play
we don't
devil's
do that
advocate.
shit
Let me
anymore.
play
But
devil's
it's like
advocate. Are you putting your hand out? Are you trying to make that effort?
that's not my part,
But that's the.
Well,
it
why?
takes more-
If
it
you're the one that
takes-
thinks
more
it's
my-
bullshit,
right?
If
Or
you-
mom.
my shit is like when you grow
why
up.
is it not your part?
It's not my part. Oh, I'm gonna tell my mom, yo, hit up all the aunts, all the.
Yeah, have you
Oh,
tried
maybe-
that?
No, I mean no. Not really.
So I'm saying you
Someone just died. Like things.
You
It's
know
a little
what's-
edgy, but
This funny because I know
I
I,
don't
see the
know.
other perspective of this.
I-
Because I was
I-
just in the same
I
predicament.
just don't know.
In the
What-
same predicament, not
Yeah.
same thing, but like the way you're feeling right now, right? The way you feel like
What was
it's
what
their
was
fault, and,
what-
and it's really like the problem. Like you need like to figure out the problem of why this is happening, right? And then from there, you really have to, you know, fuck it and move on and just figure something else out because obviously that problem's not even worth worrying about at that point.
Right.
Like this
no,
bigger,
for sure.
And it all depends on who's saying like it is a problem. Like I'm saying, if you're saying it's bullshit,
I mean,
then you have to take the effort to make it not bullshit. Because
mean, I
only
guess, but-
it's your perspective that
We-
has to change.
we don't connect with each other like that. Even, you know what I'm saying? Like growing up, we were just
Bro,
like in
well-
events and all that. That's when I seen him.
I used to go
That
to
type of
I used
stuff.
to go to your father's house all the time, right
Yeah.
there on fucking Lowell Street. We used to go to your grandma's house. We
How come you don't do it anymore?
Well, she passed, but
How come you guys don't connect anymore? You guys are cousins. If this is where it's going,
it was more like our
if this is-
parents.
I didn't know the whole time you were gonna talk about each other, but go ahead.
no.
This
no,
is
no,
the whole
no,
thing.
no.
It's like our parents. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They gotta make the effort, like
Why?
to connect, because they talk to the family. They
As
know
a
the family,
parent,
not us.
listen. As a
Do you?
parent, I
Who-
I make
who
the
do you-
motherfucking effort.
I
I
don't-
chill with
I
How
don't
cousins.
do you
that-
meet up?
Listen, as a parent, I make the effort. I chill with cousins that I don't even like, that I might not even fuck with, but just because my kids and their kids are cool.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? And I need my kids to grow up around their fucking
You
family.
need that, yeah.
So
That's a-
I make the effort.
Me
and
too.
It makes me look back on like, damn nigga, what the fuck? What happened?
Do you ever talk to them like, yo, what happened? Why are we so afraid to
I feel
to
like-
talk to each other?
I feel like we know what happened, but it's their shit. Like
Yeah.
I can't tell you how to deal with a situation, but that goes down to like that happens to me now.
But you let your kids be around their kids.
No, but we reach out to like have them together, bro. Like
Birthdays,
let's
shit
chill.
like that.
I hit up
Let's-
my sister like one time. She no response, nothing. I hit up my nephew.
But you did, but that's
No
all,
response.
But that's all you can do, right? Like,
Yeah, I do my part. This is why I could say that shit for sure. But it's like, where's the effort out there? Like
Do you do things? So here's the one thing I'm gonna
I
tell
do
you
too
guys.
much in a sense.
I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. This whole situation is all happening because of expectations
Yeah.
and assumptions. Only you guys are assuming and expecting.
But I feel like that
I
was-
do something, and how come they're not doing it back? If that's why you're doing it, it's all for the wrong reasons.
No,
I'm
But it's
assuming
family.
we're
it
talking
doesn't
about
matter.
it now.
Family.
This is
listen,
why I'm bringing it
listen,
up.
That nigga
But it's
right
not
there.
something
Look,
I'm
look,
bringing
look,
up.
family to a higher standard.
That nigga right there is my family. He's not my blood, but he's my family. So there's no have to, bro. You're making the effort and choice to choose who your family is. Because at the end of the day, your tribe and your village is your village. He might come from South Lawrence. He might come from fucking Ecuador. It doesn't matter. Your village is your village. Right now, listen, my brother's sitting right there. But I have another brother. He's Asian. He's Vietnamese. I tell everybody, this is my brother. Do I not? I say, this is my brother. I know him since the fucking 5th grade. I tell everybody, this is my brother. I don't say this is my friend or my cousin. What do I say? This is my brother. So it's like, you choose who you want around you. It's your choice on what you're doing. And if you're doing it, do it for the only reason. And it should just be because you love. You love to do it.
Bro, but that goes back to, remember the last episode where it was like, oh, you're so loyal, you this, you that. When you, my whole life I always wanted to be loyal to my friends, bro. I always wanted to, like, it wasn't something that, like, it was like, I needed that.
What's the real problem there?
I needed to, I don't know.
What's the real problem?
Needed to
Why?
be.
Why do you need that?
I felt, because I wanted it back. I wanted that loyalty back.
And
I felt, and with my cousins, I held them at a higher standard because you're blood. You the last person I expect to do dirty to me. When you
first person.
When you my cousin and you dirty to me,
first
it's like, that's the most painful shit to me, bro. Because I would never in my life, and like, I know your mom, ella me daba pela.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Beyond that, man. It's like
nigga,
you
I'll
don't
tell
do that.
Like,
sure.
I used to get bad at my cousin, be like, nigga, I'll tell your fucking mom, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
I'll make this shit like fucked up. I'll tell your mom, nigga, and really fuck your shit up. Like, then she's gonna have to hear this shit all the time. Not even just from me. Now you're gonna hear from your mom. And it's like, I feel like that should be respected, nigga. Like,
Look, honestly, again.
but so I'm wrong.
No, there's no right or wrong here. There's different ways of doing things. You communicate a different way. Right now, you're communicating to me, and so is Knight. He's communicating to us, talking about what you thought family was, right? And now we're breaking it out in the open and seeing like, okay, what's the real problem here? Because the real problem is the choices we're making, and the choice that we make after something happens, right? So like, if I say I love, like, here's a perfect story. I have a cousin named Papuelo. I love you, Papuelo, right? I had a DMT episode, and I seen him, and I go, yo, I love you. And he's like, are you okay? And I was like, and I almost wanted to cry, because I was just like, wow, like, because I started to listen now. I'm starting to listening and being aware now. I'm like, wow, I just told you the most positive thing in the fucking world was I love you. And the first thing you said was, what the fuck is wrong with you? I wanted to cry, bro. You know how like,
he's not used to
you know
that,
what that
bro.
pain like feels like to hear the pain in that voice of him saying, what's wrong with you? When I'm just saying I love you. Isn't that like a little crazy?
That's not crazy.
It's like everyone I give daps to now, I don't just give them daps. I hug them, everybody. Because I want to feel, you know what I mean? I want to feel the real you in my arms.
Yeah.
Be like, yo, this is, listen, I love you. I'm
That's
saying
funny.
it and I feel
That's
it.
funny. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, yo, I don't remember. Like, I don't get hugs from nobody. I'm like, what's the, like, I remember
Your girl
before.
don't hug you, bro?
Nah, I'm just saying, back in the day, nosotros el coro todito, cada vez que nos veíamos, era, dímelo, loco, and we all over each other abrazando y vaina, and it's like, bro, as grown-ups, you don't have that.
You know,
There's like a respect thing where you like, you don't really want people on you, and you don't really want to be on top of people, but
it's just more like, hey. I remember back in the day, you know, we used to do a lot that I used to hate. I used to hate doing it, but I used to like it sometimes because sometimes those hot girls, we would always kiss girls in the cheek. Hey, what's up?
Hell yeah.
In Buggy's house, they'd be all sitting in his room like this, and I
You
go
have
one by
to.
one, kissing the cheek, kissing the cheek.
I'm a
kissing the cheek.
gentleman.
All of them. I had like a cheek with all different kind of
You
fucking
have
lip
to.
gloss and lipstick. I walk out the
Yo.
room like, I told you.
some
nigga.
bitches be like, I don't want to kiss you on that side. You got lip
Yeah,
gloss.
like, I
Some
told you,
girls
nigga.
smelled, some were good.
What?
It's weird, you know.
Some girls
Bacala?
did smell. Yo,
Excuse me?
Buggy's house. You saw some episodes.
Yo,
man.
Buggy. Yo, shout out Buggy. I had an episode with Buggy last
Buggy Lay.
before I went to DR, man. Shout
Damn, I
out
wish I
Buggy.
was here.
Shout out
Yeah, I
to
wish you were
good?
here too, bro.
It was good.
Buggy.
Was it good? Or what?
It was alright.
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, you
We
were
had
there?
fun. No.
Actually, I think you couldn't be here. You had to go to the airport.
No, yeah.
I think it was
Couldn't.
that. But it was good, man. It was a last minute thing, but it was a last minute thing. I love you. Don't worry about it. It was it.
Love you too,
You
man.
had to.
What do you mean?
You had to. You had to.
See, that's that negative react. What do you mean? That's that shit. That's that shit right there. He just told you I love you, and you're available. What do you mean?
Nah. He knows
Fuck
what's
you mean,
up.
nigga?
He's
Yo.
like one of the only cats that say I love him. You know
For
what I
real,
mean?
for
I
real.
love you.
I have a lot more people telling me I love you before I even say it to them now because they feel comfortable just understanding like it's okay to say I love you to another man. You know what I mean? It's okay to say I love you to your friends.
I've been.
Yo,
if you truly mean it, because I don't want to. Everybody that I surround myself with, and I'm gonna cut you guys off,
No.
but everyone I surround myself with or let into my like energy, like I've truly would never wish anything bad upon you guys. Like I would truly help you
Yo.
with everything I got if I have it. You know what I mean? Without jeopardizing my own family. If you
For
guys
sure.
understand that, you understand?
Same.
Not for
here,
nothing
man.
though. Idea taught me to say I love you to my boys.
That's
Like
dope, man.
Idea was because that's where like we had a bond, man. Like, we were all family. We would walk in there's like, yo, dime lo que cualquier vaina. Sí, loco. Hey, we'd be
It's still
hanging
like
up,
that. It's still
hanging
like
up the
that.
phone like, yo, I love you, my nigga. You already know.
Yep.
It was normal. And I've never had, because of that, I never had an issue telling one of my friends, yo, I love you, bro. Like, for real.
Yeah. It's not weird, man.
But
It's
what
not.
it did do for me though was realize that I didn't do that shit with my parents.
I tell my parents I love them a lot more now than I did before.
When
can
I
tell you
was
that.
younger,
They said that to you though.
My
they-
parents
did they
weren't.
say I
My
love you?
parents weren't. I
Hell
love
no.
you. It was more like a
Them.
bendición.
But they showed me.
Of course.
It was a bendición. Yeah. My man was a bendición. The other bendiga.
Pretty much.
That was I love you.
Yeah. But the thing is our parents were different, man. Our parents weren't about telling you they loved you. They'd show you
Yeah.
by how much they cared, by how much they do things. You know what I mean? Like, they always got your back.
That's
At
what
the
they
end of the day.
know.
America.
That's
Huh?
what.
We were born in America. They grew up in America. We were born here.
Yeah.
Facts.
Different. My dad was going to school barefoot. You know what I'm saying?
Barefoot?
Yeah. I
what
just
I mean?
seen
It's
that
bullshit.
happen last week too.
It's like legit.
That's real
And then, he got
That's
shoes
real.
one time, and he felt so embarrassed that he took them off and hit him to go to school because his boys didn't have shoes, and you're the only cat with shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's real shit.
Yo, it's,
Know what I mean?
it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
where my father's from Enriquillo. Is like
This nigga's
Closer.
about to get slapped.
is close
Yeah,
to
on
the
the wall.
border of like
the,
Haiti.
The
I'ma
Enriquillo
break
sounds
the
like
wall.
It's the south. It's the south side. It's
the
close to the
Enriquillo
border.
sounds like the butthole of the island.
Nah, bro. Enriquillo's beautiful.
I never been there. though.
Enriquillo's
I'm
beautiful.
just saying the way it sounds. The way it sounds.
I'm just.
Bro,
I'm
you
just
just
not a
saying that because
city,
Enrique.
you know what I'm
but-
saying?
Yo, Enriquillo's beautiful, my nigga. It's beautiful.
Shout out Poopy, shout out
It's
Poopy.
right at the beach, like right at the open sea is like right in front of you.
You take a left and a
Yeah,
right.
that sounds like all of DR. That's all I saw when I was
Yeah,
there.
but because you were in Samanas, you were up there by you were
No,
way
the
up.
nice part.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pero nah, loco, DR is beautiful, man. DR, you gotta go back to the motherland. People say Africa's a motherland, but
You
to
bring
me,
the
I want to
Soil
go. I
boy?
want to go to Africa.
I'm done.
I'm down to go to Africa.
but my motherland is DR, nigga. That's where I came from. Even though todito venimos de allá, esto es lo que yo. This is what I done.
I mean, you light skinned. You came from somewhere else for sure.
No, my dad is black, nigga. My dad is de Enriquillo, de la border, nigga.
Okay, and your
Yo
mom.
tengo descendencia
What
africana.
about your mom?
Mi mamá es de Santiago.
Living good.
No,
Col-
papi
That's where the
tigre.
colonizers went.
Papi un tigre, papi no
That's where they
coge eso.
landed.
He was like, yo puedo buscarme una morenita por aquí o buscarme esa blanquita de allá. El
Just
papá
like that.
tiene unos chelitos. No, pero
Yeah.
Oh man, nah, but it's good. It's good to let things out, man. I'm glad you guys are talking and like just speaking out, like you know what I mean. And all you guys had is one cup. You guys aren't even drunk, which is awesome. Because like yo, speaking about it and talking about it is a big thing. And like I know that our parents didn't tell us they loved us, but I feel like us telling our kids that is helping them understand. Like okay, it's not just I tell you thing. I'm showing you also like, oh, I love you. How? Okay, this is how.
Every day I tell them.
It's an explanation. Like, you know what I mean? Like I suggest that most parents, when they, you know, if they can, try to let kids know that like, I love you and this is why. You know, I love you and this is how. You know, because that way it's not like I'm learning by watching. I'm learning by listening too, so that I'm aware. Because sometimes we're not aware. You know what I mean? I'm just like, oh, you bought me these new fucking Nautica shoes and now they're dirty like the fucking next 10 seconds and you're pissed about it and I don't understand why. I'm like, why are you so mad? Why? They're just sneakers. They're on my feet. I don't know why you're mad, you know? So it's stuff like that. Like explain like the reason why you do things. Like, yo, I bought you these sneakers so you can look nice so that when we go out, you have nice sneakers. Here, I buy you these sneakers so you can walk around and do what the fuck you want with them. But just know that when you have these on, have some explanations, you know, just little things to understand.
Break it down to 'em.
Break it down. So, like, because if you don't teach value, if you don't teach all these other things, then the parent gets upset because they think they want their kid to understand something they've never fucking been taught. So
You
I
never
suggest-
broke it down. So
yeah,
how the fuck
break
is he gonna
everything
get it?
down. So like, just break it all down, everything, man.
I feel
Just
like
everything.
that's been a big part of raising my kids is just trying to break it down, trying to like, yo, explain it to them. This is why you're in trouble. This is why I'm upset. I did this and I did that and I did it for this, and you know what I mean? Like you have to break it down. Like, yo, I was doing I was working and I happened to pick up Pito's daughter, and it's crazy because I remember
Pete, you want me to kill this nigga? I don't know what's
Pasolito.
going on.
listen,
You want me to
listen.
kill this nigga now?
Listen,
Yeah.
I
Put the
remember
table down.
I remember Pito because I remember thinking like, damn, that nigga's doing a good job.
Pito Pasolito.
I'm like, yo, that's how I want my daughter to be.
Full circle. Look at this. He's sitting in this chair.
No
looking
bullshit.
At you, nigga.
Yo, I was dying to see you after that shit because I saw you once we became friends on Facebook and I saw your pictures. I was like, oh shit.
You like, this nigga's
I've
cute.
been to this nigga's house.
Snake.
I'm like, yo conozco este tigre, man. And it's like, it's crazy because I remember sitting in the car and being like, diablo, man. Fuck, I need to figure that shit out because that nigga's doing a good job. Yo, your daughter's polite, pleasant. She's a fucking great fucking little girl, man. I'm like, yo, that's how I want my daughter to be, bro. I was, yo, nigga, I'm so
Pete,
proud of you. It's crazy,
You get a
Pete.
raise. You get a
Pito's-
raise, nigga. You get a
Pito's
raise.
that way too.
Yo,
Pete,
Pete,
that's
I'm
why,
yo,
You know what I mean?
I'm like, yo, I admire you, my nigga, for the shit you've done with your kid.
The way we
Absolutely.
are, that's how our kids are.
Right, man.
And it's
Facts,
like, and
sure.
it's funny because people see my kids and be like, yo, your kids are so well behaved and shit. We go to doctor's appointments, shit like that, and everybody's like, oh my God, your kids are so well behaved. And it's like, yeah, because nigga, tú tienes que hablarle a esos muchachos, tú tienes que estar arriba de ellos, eso no es a lo loco. Eso no, like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm full for letting kids do whatever the fuck they want. But at the same time, you gotta let them know, like, you gotta.
There's consequences.
Esa vaina está mal.
Se fue lo
Hay regla y vaina. ¿Me entiendes?
Yeah, man.
No, but it's true. It's true. Explaining it to your kids, it has to do something, man. Because and the patience. Like today, I was telling somebody they were talking about. I was like, yo, have you ever tried this? And they're like, yeah, I tried it. But I'm like, damn, but you only tried it once. And if you love somebody, like, you know what I mean? Like, how many times you repeat something to your kid?
All the time. As many times as I have to.
Because you love them. But if it was like me, you're not gonna repeat it. You're like, nigga, I told you 3 times, nigga, I'm not fucking with you no more. Right? Think about that. So how much do you really love somebody if you have the patience to keep trying and trying and trying and trying? And then if you're trying the same thing over and over, nothing's happening, you're an idiot. Do something else.
It fucks me up because I be doing that shit with people. I be treating people like kids and shit. Breaking it down. Loco. Tú estás mal, guy.
But del
Está
débil,
mal.
tan débil, débil.
Débil. ¿Tú entiendes? No está calculando. Respira. Get some air up there, bro. Get some oxygen up in there.
Por
Yo,
favor.
just real quick before we sign off, I wanted to talk about culture real quick, and because we were talking about DR and like what's the deal with the people running around with the sticks and shit, hitting people? What's up with that? The people are like
People
dressed
doing
up.
that?
They're
The
like dressed
carnival
up.
shit. That's the
Sticks
carnival.
Yeah,
as
what the
in
fuck's
DR
that?
or
Yeah.
just America?
Oh, the carnival?
Is that what it's
Yeah.
called? Carnival? What is that?
El carnaval.
Carnaval.
Solo Diablo Cajuelo, bro. There's a lot of culture in that.
It's like, yeah, a lot of like devilish shit.
You think that, but in all reality, it's just back how shit was back. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
That's
how
the
was it,
roots.
please?
So-
No, I
though,
don't know
I
how
mean,
you mean.
if
Please
you
the way,
think about
explain.
the way. Okay, so I don't know too much about the culture. I've done the Diablo Cajuelo thing. I've done it. I love doing it.
You like
Actually,
you love getting hit with the sticks?
Nah, I like hitting people with the sticks.
Oh, okay.
And it's not sticks. What they use is a rope with they use a cow intestine and they make like a bubble.
What?
What?
They make like a globe with it, like a balloon.
It's gross.
Where are we?
Yeah, where?
And they hit you with that shit. That shit hurts like a motherfucker.
No, I know. I've
Dried
been
up,
hit. I've
it's
been
dried
hit.
up leather, basically.
Did they say
Oh.
something when they're about to hit you with it? Like, did they say a word?
No,
Yeah.
because
Coño!
they dressed up. They're dressed up in a full costume. They're dressed up as a demon.
What does it look like?
And what
Like the
basically
guy behind the wall.
so they were is just as the devil was described. at least in the capital, there's different outfits for different regions. So in the capital, they'll wear is like a fitting suit, and they'll wear like I think it's like a cow intestine all the way around. For every year that you participate or whatever, you get like a intestine fucking rope around your
Like
fucking
a hula hoop?
yeah,
Like
but
a
it
fucking-
wraps
like a-
around you over and over and shit.
It's like a Miss Pageant, like.
And I don't
winning
remember
thing.
I don't remember what the purpose of that was, but I remember them breaking that down to me. Like, yeah, it needs to be that. Nowadays they use like different shit, so it's not like so gross. But it has bells, it has fucking all types of little fucking mirrors and shiny shit on it.
What's the point?
You're a demon and you got possessed by the devil. Like when you're dressed like that, is because you were possessed by the devil, and then you're beating the devil out of each other. You're beating the demons over.
So wait.
Is
do
that
you-
what it is?
Does do you randomly?
I didn't know
wait,
about it.
Who gets to choose who puts the costume on? People that know they had demons that year.
No, that
Like like what's the
I don't
point?
know. I don't
Or
know.
is it
I
the
don't know
people
how.
that's the good, and they're the ones that
Beating people, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. You should be googling this back then.
I
No,
know.
I can't.
Gotta be on the wall.
Yo,
You should
we should be
I don't
having.
have
Where's
a-
the
Right?
guy with the laptop
I
to be
don't have a
googling this
VPN
shit?
right
I should
now.
be that dude, right? Like,
We don't have we don't have Wi-Fi here. You know that.
Oh damn.
Also, I need a VPN to go on the website, or else I'll get caught.
Yes.
He has a
Where
lot.
are
He has
we?
a lot of
Yeah,
warrants.
Yeah.
¿A dónde
exactly.
estamos? ¿Una película? ¿Qué es esto, loco?
Estamos
Sí,
perdidos.
sí.
En la sabana larga.
All right, look. This is our next segment of the show. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I love my show. This is ill. And my brothers are all here. The next part of the show is called S. Dot, and it's for sex, drugs, and other things. And today we're gonna let our side guest pick one, and we're gonna talk about it. Side guest, Jamel. Do you want to pick sex, drugs, or other things? Which one? Other things. All right, let's talk about this motherfucking submarine
Yeah, I knew you were
that went
I knew
under
you
the
were
fucking
going
water and
I
went
knew
bloop,
you were
bloop, bloop,
going
blow. Y esto, y eso.
Bro, rich people be bored.
What the fuck is up with these guys?
Rich
I don't
people
know.
How
be
you
bored.
got millions of dollars and don't make sure you're not gonna die on this shit?
Yeah, tell me how there was every day they took it out for testing. There was a problem.
Bro,
Every day. Dude, they got 30 feet deep, and then they had to bring it right back because something was malfunctioning.
Were they all pale skinned people?
I don't judge on color.
No?
No. I just judge on stupidity.
they look white in front of me.
They're like right in front of me.
That's right. Yeah.
Actually, I kind of look Pakistani.
The
brother.
Rothschild?
Yo me voy de allá, papi, de la isla.
You guys think it's conspiracy? You guys think something really happened? What do you guys
It
think?
was just,
Nah.
it was
What do you
just, they
think?
I
told
think
them.
they were
told them up
stupid.
front. Yeah, they told them up front the shit wasn't really working.
Do you think it's a distraction from something else that's going on in the world?
Bro,
yeah,
I
the
just
other the people that were trying to get liberation, and they were on the boat, and then the boat sunk, and only like 100 of the how many thousands people were on there.
Wow.
I don't know what country it was, but there was a country of like thousands and
I heard
thousands of
about
people
that.
on the boat
I heard about
to
it.
try to get to
How did they- how
try
did-
to become free.
How did they drown?
I crashed. I
crashed?
think the water overtook the boat with a bad storm, but like I think like couple hundred people survived from the thing.
Half Irish guy, hella woke, baby.
It's crazy, man.
Yo,
And that's the thing. Is like they spent 4 days on these people, right?
facts. And
And they didn't spend any time on the people that were like really.
But you
really
mean
needed.
on the news, or like you mean like actually looking for real?
But I think it was both, bro.
Because on the news, on the news is like
Well, the
one
news
thing, and
is-
just keeping
the
us
news-
informed. But for them actually go out there and do the job, and maybe they, you know what I mean? Maybe they try to do the job and they failed, and they're like, fuck, we can't cover this. You know what I mean?
Don't listen to the news too much.
Yeah. So, but I mean that
Remember
is
that
wild,
shit.
man. I to me, every time I feel like something happens like that, like something stupid, and we pay attention to it, and then something else happens, and we're like,
¿Qué
damn,
se
yeah,
dice?
like
I
¿Cómo
feel-
se dice eso en español?
bro, I want to say is
propaganda.
part of it is that. Another part of it is just them niggas want views, bro. Them niggas want attention, and if we're not giving it attention, they're not giving it attention.
Yeah, but what do you think about the sun?
That's what I was trying to get. Oh my god, Bro, who the fuck? I would never put my son in a predicament.
No, he did that for his dad because it was his father's gift.
Yeah, but
did that
the son didn't even want to go, allegedly,
yes,
according to the mom.
But he made the decision to go for his dad.
Bro, I would have told that nigga to sit his ass at home, bro.
It's
If I know my life could be possibly
but you
in
don't
danger,
know
why
that
would?
though. You don't. No one knows that.
But he knew
What
that.
do you mean? What about the paper shit that they signed?
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
a liability thing regardless. Like they're always gonna. And yes, they didn't have people sign off on it, but he swallowed whatever it was because of his dad.
That's hella gay.
Dude, they're too rich. Or no, excuse me. I don't know the situation, but I'm assuming that
To
they
be
were,
swallowing, I mean, in public and shit. Keep that shit to yourself, nigga. Like, all I'm saying is, bro, I would never take my kid on that shit. That shit is crazy to me. Why? Bro, your kid could die, you're gonna take him along with you. If you got a death, nigga, I speed in my car when I'm by myself all the time. I don't mean I want to do that shit with my kids in it. My kids don't even go in my car, so dangerous.
So wait, the shit that went to the Titanic, right? The little fucking vainita.
El tanque con lo que
Did
mandan
they
ropa para
find-
Santo Domingo y
Yeah,
comida.
did they
Found
find
remains.
anything?
Yeah. What do you
They
mean?
found it. It came up the other
Oh, they found it?
Some
They
debris
found it.
came up and they said they had some body parts in it or some shit.
Yeah, they found the body. They took pictures and then they have the whole.
You saw them?
They have if you look at the pictures, there's like
See
you
why
can
we need Google in this bitch?
You see the color. You see the
I'm gonna
ground
see.
drill. It still has blood all over it. In the
I
water.
don't think body
I don't
parts.
know, man.
When something implodes so from
Wouldn't
down
they
there,
cover that?
I don't think it was
There's
body
They
not-
said
there's-
human
there's-
remains.
there's
All right, my
shoes.
bad.
There's
Human-
like
Oh, shoes, okay.
There's
But I don't
shoes
think
and,
body
They
like,
found
parts,
they
like-
found
like that,
human
yeah.
remains.
But there's blood.
That's
You can see the blood like stuck to to
It'll be
wherever
all
the
technical.
material it is. But you saw the thing. It looked like it imploded from one spot.
The zapatos. Why
'Cause they
just shoes?
have the whole
That's
whole
sad,
skeleton.
man.
I don't know,
feel
man.
that shit is sad.
That's
You know
sad.
what it is? Them niggas died in the worst fucking most people's nightmare, nigga.
They didn't feel it.
No,
They-
they
allegedly.
Instantly.
But
That's
I
what
saw a
they're
thing
saying,
where
right?
they
instantly.
It's just because
Because they couldn't even go down
Like a
certain.
fucking-
They couldn't
what?
even go down certain
The
amount
pressure,
of
bro.
feet.
They couldn't even like think about pain as fast as it went.
Yeah.
Trust me.
it didn't hit their fucking head to feel it.
That happened to me twice already.
Oh yeah.
My past life. I was a seabed.
yo tengo un pana que le jalan los granos y pensó que se murió.
Yeah, but that hurts though.
No,
Depende,
está bien.
I don't know.
Alright, I
Yo
don't know.
tengo un pana que le
Before-
jalan los granos y
before
pensó
this-
que se murió.
Before this goes down fucking Jackson Street, takes a left somewhere we don't want to go.
Pa' la lower, papi.
Listen, I love y'all, world. Thank you for listening. I want to give a shout out to everyone that's here today. That's Pito, Jamel, my nephew Jared, guy behind the wall, Knight.Wav, Yanti con los panties. And listen, Favio's going to come on really soon, so please pay attention to this man. He's going to have his own show. We're supporting him. We love everyone that's going to come out here and do this LO MIOs with us. And we don't have a word of the day today, but I want to leave you with something, and it's called perspective. And everyone needs to fucking find some, because if you don't find perspective, you're going to fucking walk around and just walk into walls. Okay? You blind motherfuckers. I love you. Please grow. Let's do this. Everyone say Power Rangers.
Go.
Hey,
Morphin time.
don't forget to
Morphin'
subscribe.
time.
Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.
Y
Don't
denle a
forget to
like,
subscribe.
please. Denle a like.
Comment.
Un like,
Talk
comenten.
shit.
Press that
Vamos a hablar
button.
mierda.
Press that button.
Get on me.
Vamos
I talked a
pelear.
lot of shit today.
Press
Get
that
on me.
button. Swap spit. Press
These are
that
my
button.
goons. You know what the goons are you?
Vamos a
They
pelear.
throw you.
Que se
They'll
joda.
throw your ass.
Háblenme mierda.
Okay.
Gado.